Good morning, beautiful people. Hope everyone having a great day today. Happy Friday. So today, guys, I'm going to show you guys how to incorporate weekends into your macros. So therefore, it can be fun. I feel like one of the biggest things is when it comes to losing weight, when it comes to gaining more muscle, when it just comes to getting healthier, a lot of people, they do good during the week, but they suck during the weekend. Let's just be honest. You got to be honest with yourself. You got to be honest with yourself in the areas that you could get better at. So therefore, you can actually put yourself in a position to where you can actually get better from them. You can't just say, "Oh, I'm good at everything," and that's it. No, you actually got to put yourself in a position to where you're gradually getting better. So therefore, you can improve upon your plan, upon your strategy, upon the results you're trying to see. And the biggest way we could do that is by small little steps that help us get forward. Small little steps that help us make small adjustments within our day to day to help us get better, right? So going to the weekend, one of the biggest things I always say, guys, is go with a plan. A lot of times, the weekend can throw us off. Parties, family events, weddings, especially around this time of year. You're about to go to like 6, 7, 8 different weddings this summer, and you know it. You know it's coming. You know it's going to happen. You know the majority of them usually happen in the weekends. Vacations, all these things, right? So the biggest thing is, it's not a surprise when these things pop up, but it's how we react to them. It's how we respond to them. So let's say you have an event and at that event there's going to be cookies, snack, alcohol, pizza, and I want to be able to put myself in a position to where I can still lose weight, I can still stay in shape while winning, while crushing my results, while crushing in the gym, while just being healthier and a better version of myself, right? So the biggest thing I'd say is when it comes to the event, know where you're going and know what's going to be around you. And the biggest thing is we already know what the events most likely look like. Let's say it's a family friend, it's their wedding. We already kind of know what the type of food they already enjoy at most of their parties because we've probably been to one of the parties before, or most importantly, we know their culture and what they're into. So therefore, we have a heads up on what they're actually going to be there. And sometimes it may be a surprise. And when it is a surprise, this could still apply to it. So the biggest thing I'd say is when it comes to going to an event, is the biggest thing is look at your day and say, okay, cool. When does this event start, and what can I do to prepare ahead? But most importantly, put myself in a better position to where I'm a little bit more successful towards the end of the day, to where tomorrow I won't guilt trip myself, right? So let's say you have a wedding. It starts at 3 p.m. It's from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. and there's an after party afterwards. There's of course an after party afterwards. So the biggest thing I'd say is make sure when it comes to breakfast, make it high protein. Make it a high protein breakfast. Make it a high protein lunch to where you get the bulk of your protein. I'd say about maybe 50 to about 70% if you can, 50 to 60%, to where you get that much protein, and therefore that's going to allow you to stay a little bit more satisfied throughout that day. But also going to that wedding by 3 o'clock, you won't be extremely hungry. But going into it, when you do, let's say, have those pastries in front of you, that dish in front of you, that cake in front of you, you already know, oh, I already got my protein in. Yes, my carbs are low, but this is where I can actually enjoy a little bit of my carbs, right? Because at the end of the day, I don't want you to go to the event, bring in food, and bring out your table and be like eating chicken, broccoli, rice while everybody's eating cake. They're going to look at you like, who invited you? So we don't want that, right? So the big thing is I want you to do is going into it. That would be crazy. I would be the one that's got to do that. But the biggest thing I want you to do is prep ahead, so therefore you don't fail to prepare. Now, by the time that you're at the event, you're enjoying your cake, you have a few sips of alcohol, and then you go to the after party, you enjoy a few slices of cake, you have a few things of alcohol. Waking up next morning, you're not going to feel as guilty. But most importantly, you're not going to be totally off track when it comes to your macros. Meaning your protein was already adhered for, was already targeted for early in the morning. And yes, you ate, let's say, some cake, you ate some pastries, but guess what? It didn't totally add up to, let's say, 200 calories. I mean, not 200 calories, 200 grams of carbs. And the biggest thing I want you to identify is be moderate when it comes to these things. Don't just go all in on the pastries because you ate protein. Still have some type of mindfulness. Still, when it comes to that piece of cake, have just one slice. Still have a few drinks. We'll make sure it's not a few drinks to where you black out, but it's a few drinks to where you're tipsy and you're enjoying yourself. You're enjoying the moment you're being there, and that's going to allow you to actually have on weekends. They just have carbs. They never have protein. You just have carbs, carbs, carbs. Pizza, alcohol, vodka sodas, every absolute thing you do it on the weekend, it adds up. So if you can mitigate that by adding more protein in the morning to where it leaves you a little more satisfied going to the event, by 5 p.m. you're eating, but you already know, damn, I've been pretty good for the day. I'm pretty solid for the day. So therefore your confidence going to tomorrow is not, oh, I'm so behind. It's let's keep going. Let's pick it back up. Let's go to hit the gym. And then when you do hit the gym, you're right back on track. And that leads you into having a winning day. That leads you having a plan. That leads you to saying, I did have a few, let's say I have a slice of pizza, I had 2 cookies. I know it didn't completely ruin my macros. I know it didn't completely leave me in the dust. It allowed me to say, I enjoyed this, but I already know I already hit my protein amount. Now I just need to hit the gym and keep going. And that's another thing. Keep going. A lot of you guys, when let's say you have these events, You go for 2 days, you completely get off track for 2 days, you come back and you're like, guys, keep going. That's where you mess up. It's your response to it. You can still have fun and just keep going. Most people have fun and just want to keep having fun. And the next day you wake up hungover, they let that hungover dictate the rest of your day. That's why people dread Mondays, is because they get hunged over and you know the feeling. Keep going. Wake up, hit the gym, and go for a walk, go for a run, do what you need to do to put yourself right back on track and keep going. If you do that, you're bound to be successful. If you do that, you will never lose. If you do that, you're going to win this journey. So keep going. And again, going into this next one is indulge, but don't overindulge. You know that you're trying to attain a certain goal. Set your own standard. You don't have to have 5 pieces of cake just like your own. You don't have to do that. You just have that one that you can enjoy that leaves you full. Most importantly, knowing that, hey, I'm gonna go. I'm on a journey. I'm enjoying myself. I'm enjoying the moment, but I'm still just gonna keep myself on track a little bit. Law of distributing returns. Meaning, when it comes to this, you don't want to just put yourself in a position to where you're going to guilt trip yourself. And the reason why I say guilt trip yourself is because it doesn't render more than just like physical. It's more mental because you think about it the whole day. And then you think about it the whole day, you think about it the whole day tomorrow. You think about it the whole day tomorrow, you think about it the whole day Tuesday. And now your whole week is like, it's fluctuated, I messed up, I'm this and that. I don't want you to feel that. I don't want you to be in that position. I want you to be in a position to where you're like, I'm good. We're going to keep moving. We got this. We're going to crush this. And that's one thing I always tell myself every day. We got this. We're going to crush this. Even if let's say I had a bad day. And I'll give you an example. Literally the past 2 days, I've been a little bit constipated. Why? Because I had whole milk and I've been having whole milk in probably 6 to 8 months. I'm telling you, I drank it with my protein shake. I woke up the next morning, my stomach was like, you ain't doing nothing today. You sitting your ass down. Even sitting was hard. I literally was in my belly on my laptop, probably the majority of the day like this. Just trying to message, handle clients, talk to people. And for me, I learned, okay, maybe not whole milk now. Let's try to move away from it a little bit because we know the effects that it gives us, right? But the biggest thing also is I didn't let that deteriorate the rest of my week. I said, okay, today I'm going to pick it back up. I'm going to get back my nutrition plan. I'm going to start eating healthy again. I got my salad right here waiting for me until I finish this. So therefore, the minute I finish, I'm on it. The minute I finish, I'm on track. The minute I finish, I'm right back to it. So therefore, I'm not holding myself back. I'm always pushing forward in the right direction because I know, hey, I'm going to set my own standard. I'm going to align with my goal. I got to hit this. I got to keep going. And that's really how you make this thing a lifestyle. You can have fun and enjoy your life. You can eat that oxtail with rice and peas. You can. Just know, hey, get a workout in later. Burn a little bit more energy. Build some muscle. Next is scope out the menu. If you're going to a restaurant, scope out the menu. A lot of people go into restaurants with friends and family. Don't get pre-pressured. That's another thing. And biggest thing also is ask something, say something. It's your food. You're paying for. You're eating it. Don't be afraid to be like, hey, like when it comes, how many potatoes you guys use for this? You're like, we use 2 potatoes for mashed potatoes. And you only use 1? 3 potatoes is 400 calories versus 1 is only 160. Hey, how much pasta do you guys use on this by any chance? Oh, we use about like 200 grams of pasta. That's 600 calories. About, hey, can you only use like maybe 150 grams? Yeah. Okay, cool. I appreciate that. Thank you. And that might actually lower your bill. I've done that and lower my bill. They were like, yeah, what's gonna lower? I'm like, cool, perfect. Hey, how much rice are you putting on this? Don't be afraid to ask those questions. Seriously. And then when it comes to the food, the biggest thing I always say is when you're around people, don't get peer pressure into things that you don't want to do. Don't get peer pressure into things that don't serve you. For me, whenever I'm somewhere, I have fun. I enjoy myself. But if I say no on something, it's a no, and you're not gonna change my mind on it. It's not me being rude. It's not me being selfish. It's me being honest. It's me being honest with myself. What I'm trying to do, what I'm trying to achieve. Most importantly, I have my own standard. I want to stay up to it. And yes, I know you want me to have my fifth, sixth beer, but I already had 4. I'm good, G. I'm good. I'm still enjoying myself. I still got the 4th one. It's halfway done. I'm good, bro. I don't need that much. I don't need all that. And again, by doing the little things that just, keep you ahead, put you in a better position will always allow you to move forward. And again, scope out the things, scope out the menu, keep protein high, keep veggies, high, light, whatever you want. Fats, watch how the fats are. Carbs, watch how the carbs are, and then plan for the rest of your body for the day. All right. Next, keep doing little things. Drink your water, pack your snacks, make some healthy decisions right after that event. After that event, drink a glass of water. After that event, drink your protein shake. After that event, make a healthy dish because maybe that event was in the morning, now it's in the afternoon. Make a healthy dish and get you right back on track. So therefore, going to tomorrow, you feel better. It's the little things, fam. It's the little things that keep you afloat, that keep you going, that keep you in the right mindset, that keep you in the right position, but most importantly, that give you the energy that you need to keep pushing forward in the right direction. All right. With that being said, fam, thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Stay beautiful, stay blessed. If you watch this all the way through, thank you. I appreciate you. I love you, and hope you have the best day ever. All right. Have the best day ever. Peace.